Welcome to third class, also known as crime class. In third class, women wore uniforms which were marked in 4 places with a large yellow C, on the front of their jacket, back of their jacket, right sleeve, and on the petticoat. In some cases, their hair was cut short. In many ways, this was branding the women and making it impossible for them to hide from the disgrace of crime class. The women in this class were set to work. This meant hard labour at the wash tubs or hours picking oakum, a task which involved picking tar and dried salt from the old ropes of ships to create a fibre. Both of these tasks would have been very harsh on the women's hands. Third class was also where women were sent for the most dreaded of all punishments, solitary confinement. Up to 23.5 hours alone in a small, dark cell. 2 buckets, one with drinking water, one for toileting. No light in order to see which bucket is which. Days at a time on only bread and water. Half an hour of exercise, which was time outdoors to empty their waste bucket and move, but barely enough time for their eyes to adjust to the sunlight. The corner of Yard 1 housed the solitary cells. They had been reconstructed to give you a sense of the size. Can you imagine spending up to 23 hours alone, in the dark, in silence, in one of those cells? With little or no ventilation, the smell would have been gut-wrenching. A jury who inspected the cells during an inquest reported on the extremely offensive condition of the dark cells. The coroner admitted that the cells were wholly unfit and unsuited for the punishment of females, but the superintendent of convicts argued that they were needed to maintain discipline. And so they stayed.